Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the Daily Tarot for Wednesday, the 5th of January 2021. I'll get my head around the days of the week quite soon. Good, so 5th of January 2021, I've shuffled, so I will cut. This is a major arcana reading. Star in reverse, the Tower, and the Magician. Okay. Right, well, basically what feels like a disaster isn't. But we got something happening. We got something happening and we didn't see it coming. And something in the not seeing it coming leads to it happening. Okay, don't worry, because we've got the Magician as well. But look, the Tower is always about not seeing it coming, because nobody saw that bolt of lightning coming. Nobody could have legislated for it, planned for it, averted it, prevented it, built the Tower somewhere else decades before in order to avoid it. It's one of those things. And and as such, no one's responsible for it. And the kind of the offer of the Tower card is to consider what we do, how we respond, what it means to us when something comes completely out of left field, force majeure, act of God, and affects our plans and projects and our sense of security in our lives, in ourselves, and in the world. What do we do? How do we cope with that? Okay, that's what the Tower card is always about. And, you know, the unexpected, unplanned for, unbidden, uninvited nature of the change depicted in the Tower card carries with it a kind of inherent unpleasantness. It is possible for swift, utterly unforeseen change to bring something good, but more often than not, it's not welcome. Okay, so let's just accept that for what it is. Now, preceding the Tower here, we have the Star in reverse. So what I'm seeing this as today is a sense of not really knowing where we're going, not knowing how to navigate surely and clearly and with confidence and with faith. And, you know, that's fine. Sometimes we don't know where we're going. We don't know we definitely don't know what's around the corner. I mean, we never do. But sometimes we have a clear kind of guiding light, which is what the star is, that enables us to go forward, as I say, in confidence and in good faith. That's in the reverse today. No bad thing in and of itself. You know, a good thing to do when the guiding light of our lives is obscured, because it is always there, sometimes we just can't see it, is to simply take a step back, take your foot off the gas, or just like turn the car off, get out the car and just wait. Just wait. But I think there's a sense today whereby if we just wait until the clouds clear and we can see the star again and we know which way to go, some sort of disaster is going to happen. So there's a kind of catastrophizing energy around this, which is unwarranted, I guess. Okay, I don't know. I mean, sometimes waiting to know which way to go actually manifests a set of circumstances that bring a different result from what you would have done if you hadn't waited. And sometimes that's not always a happy result. Don't know. We've got here the, I'm supposed to know, aren't I? Which is why you watch, isn't it? I guess. We got the Magician here in the upright. So this is action. This is the spirit of activity, of doing, of making, of inventing, of making shit happen. Okay, so there's a real feeling of motivation to act, and a sense that even if we don't know what we're doing, we've got to do something, or something bad is going to happen. And I think this might actually turn out for the best, because sometimes when we're motivated by fear, shall I say, sometimes when we got the fire up our jackseat to actually do something, to make something happen, to push it through, even if we don't know what the upshot's going to be. Sometimes that belief in the power and the rightness of our forward motion does bring about a good result. Jury's out for me at the moment, but I'm erring on the positive side of it. Let's see what else we get. Okay, Temperance in the reverse, not a million miles away from the Star here. And look, when I see the Star and Temperance, I often pull them together in the same reading. We've got the female entity here, the angel here and the human here. The angel has had an upgrade to human form here. In the angelic form here, the fluid being poured with such abandon here in the Star is a closed circuit, being poured without spilling a drop between these two jugs. So this is the kind of spiritual water of life held in a kind of, a closed circuit. Very quiet, very meditative, pouring it this way and that way and this way and that way, and seeing that there is an ebb and flow to these things. By the time the Angel of Temperance is upgraded to the woman here, I mean, you never see a naked angel, but we do see a naked woman here. She is so sure of what she's doing that she's just pouring and pouring and pouring, because she knows that the body of liquid that she's pouring from these same two jugs into is part of a much bigger cycle, and that in pouring it away, she's actually creating the conditions for it to flow back to her in greater and never-ending infinite quantity. So she's kind of cracked the whole thing about not needing to keep it all in-house here, that it can flow beyond her, because the more she gives, the more she gets. Wonderful. There's freedom there. Both of these are in the reverse. So there really is this sense of instability, and having been holding back, all right? We've been holding back because we don't know what the hell we're doing. We don't know which way to go, okay? Both on the personal and the impersonal, on the individual and the collective. Well, it's just backing up that same energy. Okay, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, I would say on this day, the normal rules, which the Hierophant being the card of rules on the collective, not the rules of the individual, the rules of the collective, do not apply. They don't apply. And the sense of worry about how this is going to turn out, because the Wheel of Fortune is about how things turn out, the sense of it could go this way or it could go that way. There's a lot of worry here today. I've got to say this. There's an awful lot of worry here today, and anxiety. However, the two cards in the upright, the Tower and the Magician, there is great action here, and there is the grabbing of the baton, like pick it up and run with it, whatever it is, because the normal rules do not apply, and nor should they on this day. I get a very strong sense of that. And Not following the normal rules is not inevitably going to lead to bad luck. The strong energy, or about, you know, an unfaithful outcome, the strongest energy on the table here is swift change. Kind of, as I say, coming out of left field. Nobody could have seen this coming. So the opportunity is there to pick up something from this rubble and run with it. Run with it. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.